Hello, it's Josh. Welcome back to Theme Park Tycoon 2 Disneyland, where today we're doing something a little bit different. We're doing a tour, but not only are we doing a tour, we're doing it in FreeCam. Woo! Yes, I've got a private server now, which means that, first of all, you guys can come play and join and talk to me without having to join a public server, so 5 other people can, easily join and talk to me. And you can show me your parks if you've been doing Disneyland. I know some people have been doing that, and it's been absolutely amazing to see what you guys have been doing, especially some people have been getting some inspiration from me. And honestly, it's been amazing to see all the great creations that have happened. I'm not saying this solely because of me, but all of them that have that you guys have shown me have been absolutely amazing. And honestly, if you have shown me them, please do keep up with them, because it's lovely to see them carry on going through as as I carry on with the series. Now, this video that you're watching right now was recorded about 3 weeks before you're actually seeing it. So at the time of you actually watching this, there's probably been more had happened, but the only way to really see that without watching the episodes is actually coming on and playing with me, which you can do by going to my Discord server, and you can find the link on there. It's only for Discord fans only, because if not, then I just have everyone joining. So if you'd like to join the game, then you actually need to go onto Discord, and if you can't find the link, you can ask me for the link and I'll give you that. Anyway, let's get on with this tour here, because, well, actually, first of all, I need to just quickly explain something. Why are we doing a tour, you may be asking? Now, there's a couple of reasons for that. First of all, we're finished with the first phase in inverted commas. I'm to a point where I want to get on with something else, with Adventureland, which is just over here. I'll show you, just over here. And you can see here in the last couple of episodes, we've been building the buildings up to it so that I can actually start doing it here with the Enchanted Tiki Room first starting right here. But I thought that before I start doing that, I should probably actually show you guys around and show off what's actually happening in a bit more of a first-person camera. Seeing as all you guys have really seen is time lapses that are quite fast, except from one little walk around very early on in the game, and that wasn't even really properly anyway, because I was doing a very shitty voiceover, which isn't brilliant. Before we start, look at that, 32. Oh god, this thing can zoom in. 30. Oh yes, pixels. We've got a whole 32 likes on this park, which is pretty insane. I mean, I think this may be the most liked park I've ever had. Possibly after one other, I think, or 1 or 2 others. So it's, quite good to say that we've only been working on this a couple months now. Got quite a few likes. Anyway, let's start with the tour off, because, there's no point in me just sitting here ranting on about some absolute shit that isn't really that important. Anyway, so first of all, what we've got here is what we did in the first episode. We built these ticket booths. Now, these ticket booths are quite cool here, because they actually do have these little ticket gate things, which... if you're wondering what the decal for these are, if you just ask me in the comments, I'll give you that, or if you ask me in Discord, I'll give it you. Because I don't think I actually put them under any of the videos, seeing as this isn't really a tutorial, so I didn't really see the need to do that. But basically, I made these absolutely ages ago, these turnstiles here, and although I would like them to be black so that they match these fences here, it's not the end of the world, because I mean, they still do look alright. They're a little bit blurry, but I mean, what can you do? They look like turnstiles from far away. Now, something that I have done off camera, which you haven't seen, is I've chucked in this roof, because I realised this entire roof, although, yeah, this room needs doing a bit, because you can see here, this is what it looked like, just loads of, just this shit underneath it, and it looked absolutely horrendous. So I just put a quick ceiling on there, nothing much really, just a nice green ceiling. Chucked some lights in as well, because it was a little dark in this area. And now it looks kind of a bit more complete, except from these little thingies here. I don't really know what they are, like little staff rooms? I don't know. We'll sort them out, though, in the time-lapse or something like that. As well as that, we've got these little buildings here, which I still don't know what they're for. If anyone knows what these buildings are for here, that are just on the side here, then please do leave a comment down below, because I have no idea, and it'd be lovely to know what they're actually there for. So I could, maybe if I needed to chuck a door on or something, maybe it's something to do with logistics, because obviously the entire front area here needs doing all the way along here and all the way down here. So I don't know what I'm actually going to do with that. It depends on how much room this we take up with the rides over here, so we may not actually carry this on down here, but we'll have to see about that. And we have the exact same building over here. If you're wondering how I actually made this here, I have discussed this, but these are single rails, and you can see right there how they have this grooving like this right here. And basically, I just use the advanced editor to, well, long story short, I just used it to get into the perfect spot, and there you go. And then these are just some signs. Whoopsies. Oh yeah, this hasn't got an interior either, but seeing as I don't know what it is, and like I don't have a clue, so you know, I'm just gonna have to wait for that. Anyway, after that, we've got here the big, massive train station, which I've gone way too low to. There we go. We've got the big, not massive, but kind of cool-looking train station that I spent many, many hours on. Something that I would like to address. These roofs here, yes, they are still not complete, but there's a reason for that. I did try to complete them, but see, the problem is that there's too many objects in this square right here to place another rail there, and it's even worse over here because it's much longer, and I physically can't put any more objects in here. It's literally ram-packed there, so it's the best I can do. I mean, if they allow us to add some more items per block, then we've already got them. Maybe I'll be able to improve that in a bit, in a while, but we can see about that. It just depends on if Dennis actually allows us to do that, because, you know, I can't really do anything right now. It's not my, it's not exactly my fault. But anyway, yeah, we went through a couple different designs. Literally, episode 2 was just building these bridges here with the rails and building this train station here that you can see right here. Because I went for about 5 iterations or so of this train station. It took for fucking ever. It was quite hard. And obviously, talking about the bridges, we've got these little signs here that say, "Here you live today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy." I might actually lower those down now. We can actually change the height of it because it's a little bit high up. And I could have actually fixed it using paint and sorting it out that way, but it takes a long time. So I just was like, nah, I can't be asked to do that. Anyway, walking through here now. Oh, sorry about that. I've got a bit of a blocked nose. I'm going. As well as that, we actually worked out how to do this little bit here. Now, I'm still not sure about this. It looks a little bit weird. Maybe we had some flowers or something here. But I mean, it looks all right for the time being. It's not the end of the world, is it? And yeah, we've got all these grand stairs going up here. And my question is, why are these 2 different brick colors, first of all? And why is there like, oh God, Jesus Christ, why is there like 3 things here? Because isn't this like, this is, oh God, that's because I was doing the music. Yeah, here's the music. I'm actually going to talk about that at the end because some people were asking what music I used. And yeah, I'll answer that at the end here. But yeah, we've got, I mean, I don't really get it because surely this needs a queue, doesn't it? Because it's a real attraction. I don't know how it works. I don't know, never been to Disneyland. Anyway, as well as that, we've got the first ever Main Street building we built right here, this lovely corner building right here. And we've obviously got these buildings all the way in here. And then in episode 4, I think we got on to building the town hall here with the fire station. Lovely fire truck in there, lovely fire truck. And then this little thingy here, as well as building these. And in fact, I think this was in an episode after, but yeah, we built these as well. And then obviously we've got these buildings over here. We've got great moments with Mr. Lincoln, which if we go inside here, you can see how we've got this so far. I am actually going to update these a bit because actually maybe I don't. Well, we need to do a tier 2 supporters anyway because loads more people have added their name. Whoops, he's accidentally went through the wall. This one's just a little bit smaller, less chunky, I guess. We aren't using the upstairs, but I think I'm just going to black that out. Although I did see this really cool idea that Nerdy Yoda Girl was using, where she used a teleporter and then it like put you down. But at the same time, I mean, I want kind of a lobby, so that would take up this amount of space anyway. And really, it looks better than it did before, even though it's not. I don't know. The blue just looks a bit nicer, and I don't know. It's a bit better for the eyes, and you know, it works. It's got loads of things still. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiers of supporters here. And these 2 here are probably just going to be people who help me with decals and stuff. So yeah, a little less there, but whatever. You know, if you don't go onto Discord and chuck your name in, that's your loss. You don't get to go in the park. As well as that, we've got this I think this is a bar here actually, as well as that little thingy here which goes to somewhere. I'll have to sort that out another time. It may just go to a dead end if I've not got enough room for it, because it's not exactly the most important thing ever. And then over here we've got this building as well as this gate, and obviously we've got that gate down there, which would normally go to the monorail storage area. Not monorail, the train, which we've actually got a train in here. which I can't get rid of this close sign. If anyone knows how to get rid of the close sign without, actually opening it, that would be really useful, because I don't want to open this, because if I open it, then it will just fall off the rails. Or will it actually? No, it won't, although if someone sits in it, it will, so maybe I don't do that as a safety precaution in case some idiot comes and sits in it. But yeah, I mean, it's a little bit annoying having the closed sign, but there's no fake trains as far as I know, so, it just has to do. And it is a little bit annoying how we have to have the train track like this, where it stands up a bit. But the problem is that I couldn't seem to do it with the advanced editing. You may have noticed in the last episode, I was trying my best to do it, but it wouldn't let me use the advanced editor and put stations in. Bit strange, but oh well. I think maybe because you can't it won't let you put stations, because then you won't be able to put entrances, and they've got to go to a path which is stuck to the grid, so I think that may be why. But except from that, we have this, which I think is the penny slot place. I don't know. It's something like that. Penny Arcade, I think, or maybe that's the one that's supposed to be on the other side of this building. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, we've got a couple of buildings here. This building here and this building here look far too similar, and I've only just realised this. They look very, very similar, but oh well, they're not the same building, although they do look it. Over here, we got this corner building, which I'm actually quite proud of. I mean, I don't know why, but it does look quite nice. Something that I'm not quite proud of is the Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe here. It's a little bit, what's the word? I don't know, but I couldn't fit in enough. I didn't have enough room to do a massive detail thingy, especially because I need to do the tiki room here, and this path was too thin. I need to do it, have at least a 2 wide path there. And I can't do the bloody archway because there's no tall enough, thin enough roofs, if that makes sense. So I just had to do with it. This sign's quite nice though, even though it's a bit cut off there. I mean, I got this off somewhere. I don't know. You will have seen it in the time-lapse, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a pain. I may come back to it in the very far future. But right now, I think it's fine, honestly. Except from that, over here, we've got this little main square here. I did actually flip my person around, which I think I also did off camera here. Just so it's looking the right way, because I realised that it's actually Disney pointing that way, with Mickey Mouse holding his hands, even though I can't really do that. And I want me to be here because I made this park. I made it. So yes, I get to have my statue there. Shush. Anyway, yeah, we've got all these flowers here, which I'm going to actually do a little bit of work on in the next episode, maybe, or at some point if I forget, to just sink these down a bit, because now we can actually change the height. We can sink these down and also make them look a bit better here. Except from that though, we've got one last thing here, which is the biggest thing of all. It's the Disneyland castle, which you can actually replicate. I've got a tutorial. It's about an hour long, but it is what it is. It's still a tutorial. It's still there. And it's building this entire thing. It's a little bit more finished than the real thing. For example, we've actually got a back on the real thing, and all of this flooring around here is done, which I still need to do. But it kind of is what it is. I'm going to do it at some point. I just need to actually get round to that. Oh, sorry, I'm quite tired. Doing a bit of bulk recording, as you do. We have all these fancy tree poppy things. No, uppy things. I don't know, they're like cones, aren't they? And you will have noticed in the last episode we did chuck all these lights in, which I think look quite nice. They make it look much better than it did already, especially with all these banners here, because the problem with these banners is, I don't know why, but they just looked a bit by themselves, but now it looks like they're attached to the lights. It looks proper decent, I think. And it all lights up really nicely, and yeah, soon we'll be doing the land behind it, which we haven't got much room, as you can see right here. But we've got more room than Nerdy Yoda Girl. So, I mean, we should be able to do a little bit more than she did than just a little carousel, because obviously mine's at a small scale, even though I've got a small bloody Main Street. Mine is technically on a smaller scale, so I've got loads more room behind here to do things if I wanted to, which I do. And yeah, that's basically all of the park right now. Now, before I go, I just wanted to quickly say what the plans are. In the next coming episodes, the next 5 episodes or so, we'll be working on, well, mainly the Jungle Cruise ride, the Indiana Jones ride, and maybe the Pirates of the Caribbean. That may be in the next 10 episodes, because I don't know how much we'll be able to do. It depends on how much those rides take to do, because I assume they'll take a while. In fact, it'll probably be in the next 10 episodes, because we've got the Enchanted Tiki Room and the entrance and the gate for Frontierland. Not Frontierland. Is it Frontier? It's not Frontierland because that's the desert area. For the tropical area, whatever it's called. For some reason, my mind's drawn a blank. But yeah, in the next episode, we'll probably be doing the Enchanted Tiki Room and this gateway going over here, this nice archway. And also maybe some little area around here, all the buildings and stuff. And about the Enchanted Tiki Room, I think what I am going to do is do a small building and do what I said earlier about the teleporters. Because I don't think we'll really be able to fit it in. Because this is something else that I wanted to quickly address. Am I going to be doing the insides of all these shops? The quick answer is kind of. The long answer is in some places. It depends on if I'm able to do it. Some places may just have shop windows and you may not actually be able to go into them. But I want to do this corner building. I want to do the inside of that. I want to try doing this penny arcade here. And I want to try doing this building here. Because they have the big open windows, and this shop here is going to cover up a load of the area anyway. The penny arcade will cover up to this brick area, and then this building here will take up all this area, and we may even do the Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe here, depending on how much room we have, and if I'm feeling like it. On the other side, I mean, we haven't really done many of the buildings here, but obviously we've got great moments with Mr. Lincoln. Mad Hatter Store, maybe. And this place, yeah, probably, because it's such a big place with loads of windows, so we'll probably do an indoors for that. So, yeah, basically the long answer is any big buildings with loads of windows in them, we'll probably do something. Now, oh, that decal is disappeared. Did it even have a decal? I thought it did, but maybe not. Now, for the town hall, I'm not sure if we're going to be doing something in here. I'm not even sure what's in the real town hall. I think it may be a bit of a museum. I'm not sure. Can someone tell me what's in the town hall if they actually know? You know, leave a comment down below. That'd be really lovely so I can actually chuck in whatever's in there. I think it may be a museum. And if it's in a museum, then I can definitely do that. We've got loads of room here to do that. Still do need to chuck in some ceilings here so that this doesn't happen. But oh well. We'll sort that out at some point when I actually remember to stop forgetting. Yes. And yes, one last thing. Before we go, I wanted to show you the music. Oh, hello. Let's just quickly hide my UI. Okay, let's just quickly hide my UI. There we go. Bloody hell, it took some time. Anyway, yeah, seeing as that little hole in the train station is open, I might as well show you the music that we've been using. And you've probably been hearing this music all the way through the episode, hopefully. Oh, no, you haven't, because Roblox hasn't been on. Roblox's sound hasn't been on. But anyway, the sounds that I use here are theme park music. This one, I don't know who it's by, but oh well. Movieland Main Street music by Sting Boy 14 and Disney Magic Kingdom song. And you can see here I'm just using some speakers and just doing a bit of an area thingy here because obviously Adventureland and places like that are going to want their own soundtrack, probably, I think so. I am actually looking to do my own soundtracks eventually. For example, for rides, I'm going to try and nab the soundtracks from them, and then we can pretty much make that as realistic as possible. And actually, I know I have found some songs for it. It's just a fact of actually uploading them and doing the music for them and all that sort and it costs a load of Robux. So I mean, I'm now getting loads of Robux a month. I'm getting 1,000 a month. So if I have a backup of Robux, I'll definitely start loading in some of them. But I think for this main area here, we've got the songs, so this will be the last thing to do if we've got extra Robux. Whereas Adventureland and places like that, I don't think have any songs. If you do have any Roblox songs that we can use for example, Adventureland or in this area, that's very realistic to the real Disneyland. You can, check out my Discord. It's down below. There's a link down below. There's also early releases and stuff like that on there. But if you could leave me a link for any songs like that, you can't do it on YouTube because you can't comment with links. But if you have any that are really good, then please do chuck them down in the description. No, not the description. In Discord, which you can find in the description. There we go. Is everyone that, guys, though? Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, you can like it, you can subscribe. You can also check out my second channel where I do real life videos, stream channel where I upload my streams, and you can also check out my Twitch where I actually do those streams if you're interested in that sort of stuff. Like I've said many times in this video, you can check out my Discord. It's the best way to contact me, and you get early releases. Some videos come out, some videos you get hours early or even weeks or days early. For example, episode 1 of this series, the re-release at least, came out. I gave that to all the people on the Discord about 2 weeks early. So if you do want to see those things early and get a preview and talk to me and joining on this server and all that sort of stuff, Discord is the place to be. You can also check out my Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that and follow me on that sort of stuff. To everyone that, guys, though, thank you for listening to all that shit that I just said at the end there, because I ramble on all the time. And I shall hopefully, maybe see you in the next video, that'd be nice. Ta-ra.